Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today's video is a bit different because I'm doing my first ever voiceover. I thought that a diamond painting video would be a good opportunity for this because you get to watch something relatively satisfying while listening to me yap a bit about why I haven't done voiceovers before and how that might change in the future if you want it to. So why I haven't done them before is that I'm a bit shy, introverted, and I don't always have a whole lot to talk about, I'll be honest. And I like to keep my privacy online. On top of all of that, I'm a little bit insecure about my voice, but I'm hoping that that will change as I keep doing these. That being said, I thought that it would be important to try to do this because I think that I'm missing that sort of connection on my channel with you all. And I am so beyond thankful for everyone who is currently here, for everyone who's followed my YouTube journey so far. It's been unreal that anyone would want to watch anything that I make. I'm so thankful to you. But I'm also excited by the idea of growing even more, and I think that I might be stunting my own growth if I don't try to put myself out there a little and do things differently sometimes. So I thought, let's try this. I might not have a million different topics to talk to you about. I might not be the most interesting person in the world, but I think that authenticity and just the desire to have someone around when you're creating might be something that we both want. Feel free to let me know in the comments if that's the case. I would love to talk to you all in the comments and see how you're feeling about this possible change. I don't know if I'll be doing a voiceover every week. Sometimes I might be sick or having a rough time. I'm not always up for a high energy conversation. And even committing to posting this video is pretty scary for me. But if you let me know in the comments that you enjoy this kind of video, then I think I could be pretty consistent with it. But on that note, I would like to propose some possible ideas for what I might want to discuss in the future with you all, and see if maybe our interests align. And I would love to know from you all what you want to hear from me too. But my interests these days tend to revolve around art and video games. So I would love to know if that's something that would interest you, if I did some artwork revolving around video games, if I discussed, maybe even analyzed some of the games that I've played, some of my favorites. Sneak peek into what those could be would be the Mass Effect series, Dragon Age. I am enjoying Otome games currently, and Hades I'm enjoying right now as well. So those are some possibilities of games that we could have discussions on. If you also enjoy video games, I would love to hear all about them in the comments. You can let me know what you're enjoying about the current games you're playing, what you're not enjoying, some of your favorite games. We can get into a discussion about that, and then I would get to know some of your interests too. It would be great. And just in relation to art, well, I'm sure that if I was doing a voiceover over something that I was creating, that I could tell you about my inspiration and how things are going at that moment, you know, the usual art video things. But whether or not I can talk while I'm doing art, that's a whole different story. I don't know yet. Multitasking like that, it's a little difficult because you put a lot of brain power when you're doing something artistic into making sure that you're choosing the right colors, or you're paying attention to the right part of the reference, and then you've got to also explain that while you're doing it. That's a little bit more difficult than people lead on. But I will do my best, and at the very least I can possibly do a voiceover afterwards. So that's just a little sneak peek into my brain right now. It feels a little self-absorbed, I guess, to just be talking about all of my wants. So I really do want to hear about what you're all thinking, and how do you like these diamond painting videos? So what I'm doing right now is I have these coasters that I got on Amazon that you get to diamond paint, and I thought that that's such a great idea because I don't enjoy hanging my diamond paintings after I've completed them. I just have so much other art to hang that it's just not the art that I really want to replace other art pieces with, unfortunately. But I really love the process of diamond painting. So having coasters, something that you can actually use after you complete this fun process, that's like genius to me. It makes me so happy. So I just completed the first one and I think it looks so cute. I just love how sparkly they are, and then when you use them in real life, obviously you see that sparkle from far away, and it's just such a nice little decorative piece to have. So moving on to the next one, I am obsessed with the cool colors and then contrasted with the orange. It's just such a pretty combo. I've always loved this combination. I use it in a lot of my art. And yeah, I'm just so happy to be relaxing, doing something that is art adjacent. It's creative, but it isn't doing a full-on art piece while going through just a little struggle with art block. I've gotten through it by the time I'm recording the voiceover, thankfully. But at that time, that was just so freeing to create a video, do something creative, but not have to put pen to paper. And you know, I like to call myself a style hopper. I would also probably refer to myself as like a hobby hopper. I like to go between different things and not do the same thing all the time. That's honestly what I do with a lot of things in my life. I can't eat the same thing over and over again. I can't draw the same thing over and over again. And I can't just draw. I want to be doing many different things and experience so much, and I feel like you can learn so much when you don't only stick to one lane. Although being able to commit yourself to one thing is very impressive, don't get me wrong, and I do wish that I could stick to one thing more often. But yeah, this is just the kind of person I am, and I'd be so thankful and lucky if you wanted to stick around and be part of my journey, and I hope that I can help you along with your journey too. So I'll just play some music for this last, what is it, like a minute left? And then I'll be back to say bye. so here they are on my desk. I'm obsessed with the winter sort of colors and the reflection. If you've seen my videos before, you know I love something glittery. So that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.